Hey guys, what's up? It's Cuda here with the 5th video in our series of Team Fortress 2 Mann vs Machine guides, and this time I'll be covering the Heavy. Okay, in Mann vs Machine, the Heavy is a pretty simple class to play with an extremely high damage output. Almost all teams will have a Heavy and even some will have a second. Please remember guys that this video does include my personal opinions about the class along with the experience of playing MVM. You don't have to follow this guide exactly, but it is the one that I feel is most efficient. So for loadout of the Heavy, you're going to want to choose the Brass Beast. If you don't have the Brass Beast, go for the stock minigun. The 20% extra damage from the Brass Beast is a must, and the lower spin up speed and slower movement only really has a small impact in MVM. For your secondary, equip the Sandwich for when your medic is on lower health and close to death. For your melee, it's important that you go for the Gloves of Running urgently, as these allow you to get around much faster whilst your high health negates the mini crits that it gives. Remember always to equip your power up canteen in Mann vs Machine. With your upgrade, you can go for two different paths. You can either start with upgrading your resistances to the max for survivability, or you can work on your Brass Beast upgrades for damage output. Either way, you need both to be at maximum efficiency as a Heavy. For your Brass Beast, start by upgrading your firing speed along with 1 or 2 points into ammo capacity. After that, go for projectile penetration and then knockback rage. Destroy projectiles isn't necessary as the medic's projectile shield does roughly the same job. Investing in some ubercharged canteens would also be wise if you find yourself dying a lot, as well as crit canteens to deal large amounts of damage to the tougher enemies. Okay, let's talk about playing the Heavy. It's pretty simple. Most of the time you're just going to want to aim and shoot everything you see. It really is that easy. While you're shooting, try and remain in the rough area around your end use dispenser to keep yourself topped up on ammo. With most teams, the medic's going to be healing you the majority of the time, so the dispenser's health and the medic's healing should keep you alive for most of a wave. Obviously, mobility isn't the Heavy's strong point, so use your Gloves of Running urgently if you need to get to the front lines quickly or to grab an ammo or health pack. Try to avoid using them in mid-combat as it will probably result in a quick death. The Sandwich is an extremely situational item. I'd suggest you don't use it for yourself, but rather for injured teammates, with the medic being the priority. Sometimes you may want to get closer to the larger and slower enemies, as the closer you are to them, the higher the damage that your minigun or Brass Beast will do. Obviously try and use some sense with this, as running forward into a large group of enemies probably won't end well. Similar to an Engineer's Sentry, the Heavy can be really useful in body blocking and stopping fast enemies, such as the giant scouts, by sitting in a choke point and physically obstructing the robots. Okay guys, that's it for the Heavy. Thanks for watching this Mann vs Machine guide, and if you enjoyed it or found it useful, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel.